The story opens within the heart of the Catharaion Empire, inside a massive obsidian war chamber where the War Council convenes. The atmosphere is tense, the air filled with the rhythmic clicking of mandibles as the alien leaders prepare for what they believe will be a decisive moment in their campaign of domination. Standing before them is their pride, their ultimate creation. Vexor the Destroyer, a towering 12-foot monster of genetically enhanced chitin, muscle, and sharpened death. Every inch of him radiates lethal purpose, claws that can shear through starship hulls, armor evolved over centuries, and combat stimulants flowing like liquid fire through his veins. He isn't just a warrior, he is the embodiment of Catharaion supremacy. High Commander Zethel, her compound eyes gleaming with arrogance, informs her council that the human delegation is soon to arrive. Her intention is not negotiation, but humiliation. She wants to demonstrate to the galaxy that no species dares to claim equality with the Catharaion Empire. Vexor, full of confidence and centuries of battlefield triumphs, promises to tear humanity's champion limb from limb and display their supposed inferiority. When the delegation doors open, the Catharaions find themselves perplexed. Instead of power-armored titans or cybernetic super soldiers, a middle-aged human woman walks in. No weaponry. No armor. No intimidation. Just a calm diplomat named Ambassador Sarah Chen, accompanied by two ordinary humans. This sight alone insults the Catharaions, who expected a show of strength, not a polite greeting handshake that Zethel recoils from as though it were toxic. Sarah speaks with calm professionalism, unfazed by their hostility. But the Catharaions have no interest in diplomacy. They declare a trial by combat, demanding that humanity's champion face Vexor in single combat. Winner takes all. If Vexor wins, humans must surrender their colonies. If by some miracle humanity wins, the Catharaions will consider their territorial claims legitimate. Sarah accepts with serene confidence. She sends her two companions aside and prepares to summon her champion. Vexor crouches low, muscles tightening, ready to pounce and end this farce instantly. In his mind, this human woman will die before she finishes a scream. But Sarah quietly raises a small communication device, presses a button, and speaks one simple word. Luna. Then she does something utterly incomprehensible to the Catharaions. She whistles. As Vexor launches forward, ready to rip Sarah apart, the chamber floor suddenly ruptures. Metal expands, cracks, and explodes upward as something impossibly massive emerges from beneath. The Catharaions, a warrior species who believe they have seen every deadly organism the galaxy has to offer, freeze in stunned horror. What rises is a beast of impossible proportions, a wolf-like creature covered in midnight black fur that swallows the light around it. Golden eyes burn with ancient intelligence, far beyond anything the Catharaions recognize from Earth fauna. Its maw opens to reveal rows of ivory teeth longer than Vexor's claws. And despite its colossal size, large enough to fill half the chamber, the creature moves with breathtaking fluidity. This is Luna, the being Sarah summoned with a word and a whistle. In a blur, she intercepts Vexor mid-attack. The impact shakes the chamber like a localized earthquake. Sparks erupt. Metal bends. The air trembles. Vexor's legendary claws, sharpened to slice through armor plating, scrape harmlessly across Luna's hide as though striking a mountain. Before he can recover, Luna pins him effortlessly with a single paw the size of a shield. Sarah, completely unfazed, speaks in a warm, affectionate tone. Good girl, Luna. Easy now. He's smaller than your usual playmates. The council is stunned. Their apex warrior, engineered over centuries, is immobilized like a toy beneath an earth creature they don't even recognize. Zethel, voice wavering for the first time, whispers, "What manner of creature is this?" Sarah casually scratches Luna behind the ear. The massive beast responds like a happy dog, wagging her tail with enough force to nearly collapse a support pillar. Sarah explains that Luna is a Terran Grey Wolf, Mark 7 model, the result of advanced uplift programs humanity developed on terraformed worlds. Luna is not a weapon humanity created. She is a rescued animal, uplifted after her pack was displaced during terraforming operations. That single detail horrifies the Catharaions even more. Humanity did not engineer perfect killing machines. They made friends with them. Sarah throws a leather ball across the chamber. Luna releases Vexor instantly and bounds after it, moving with playful excitement. The mightiest Catharaion warrior lies defeated, not in battle but in what is essentially a cosmic game of fetch. In this moment, the Catharaions begin to understand something terrifying. Humanity is dangerous not because of their technology, but because of the allies they keep. Vexor lies stunned on the floor, his pride shattered more thoroughly than his body. A being designed for destruction, genetically perfected, battle-hardened, fueled by combat stimulants, has been outmatched effortlessly. Not by a superior killing machine in the traditional sense, but by what appears to be a gigantic, overexcited companion animal responding to simple play commands. Sarah continues explaining with gentle calm. Luna has the loyalty of a golden retriever, the intelligence of a human child, and the combat power equivalent to a main battle tank. To humans this is normal. To the Catharians this is a nightmare made real. Humanity didn't conquer apex predators. They befriended them. They uplifted them. They partnered with them. And Luna is only one member of Sarah's pack. Zethel's mind races as she examines Sarah's communicator. If one creature of this power can be summoned with a single word, how many more could humans bring to bear? She finally asks the question she fears most. How many? Sarah's smile becomes something colder, something that even the Catharians, famed for their ferocity, recognize as predatory. She replies that humans never travel alone, and especially not into space. When humans left Earth, they brought their closest companions with them. And as humanity expanded across the stars, these companions grew larger, stronger, smarter, adapting to alien environments and forming new bonds with their human counterparts. As if responding to her words, a deep, resonant howl echoes through the station's metal framework. Another answers it. Then another. The sound climbs and spirals, filling the war chamber with the unmistakable voices of colossal wolves stationed throughout the superstructure, waiting for Sarah's command. The Catharians, who moments earlier believed themselves the superior species, now understand the true balance of power. The first contact they thought would end with human surrender has instead revealed a terrifying truth. Humans did not need to pursue biological supremacy. They simply partnered with creatures who already embodied it. Vexor finally rises, trembling with humiliation. Luna watches him with mild curiosity, the leather ball still in her jaws. For the first time in his long life, the greatest Catharian warrior feels fear. Humanity is no prey species. And they have not come unprotected. With the chamber filled with echoing howls and the scent of alien fear heavy in the air, Sarah Chin steps forward to conclude the encounter. The tide has fully turned. Moments ago, the Catharians believed themselves poised to demonstrate dominance, confident that they were about to reduce humanity to a vassal species. Now, the High Commander can barely form words as she processes the implications of what she has witnessed. Luna returns to Sarah, placing the leather ball at her feet with a soft, rumbling growl of satisfaction. The massive wolf sits obediently beside her, an image that perfectly contrasts ferocity and loyalty. To Sarah this is normal. To the Catharians, it's as if a living mountain obeys every signal of a small, fragile human. Sarah doesn't gloat. She doesn't threaten. Instead, she simply asks if they are ready to discuss territorial negotiations. Her tone is light, professional, even friendly, an intentional reminder that humanity came seeking peace, not conflict. But now the Catharians recognize that peace may be their only chance at survival. Zethel's eyes flick nervously to the shadows where more wolves may be lurking. She has no idea how many of these uplifted titans exist, how powerful they are, or what they are truly capable of. The Catharian Empire, forged through conquest and fear, has encountered something it cannot intimidate, something it cannot overpower, something it cannot even categorize. Worst of all, humanity didn't unleash a military weapon. They unleashed a companion. The council murmurs among themselves, mandibles clicking softly, no longer with anticipation but submission. Their champion lost without even landing a meaningful blow. Their doctrine of supremacy shattered by a species they underestimated. And all around them echoes the reminder, humanity's dogs are everywhere. Sarah gives Luna one more affectionate pat on the head. The wolf leans into her touch, softening her enormous frame in a way that seems impossible for such a powerful creature. It is at this moment the Catharians fully comprehend what makes humans dangerous. Not their technology, not their soldiers, not their diplomacy. It is their ability to form unbreakable bonds with the deadliest beings in the galaxy, and inspire those beings to fight for them with unwavering loyalty. In the end, the meeting does not end with battle, conquest, or annihilation. It ends with negotiation. A negotiation the Catharians never expected to lose. And as Sarah prepares to finalize the terms, the lesson becomes unmistakably clear. Humans never needed to become perfect predators. They simply befriended better ones.